All right, I want to talk about networking today. Yesterday, I was on my way to work. I leave about 6:30 or so. Um, I ended up breaking down. Sorry about that. Excuse me. Got some stuff stuck in my throat. So I broke down yesterday about 7, I suppose, 7:15 ish. It was probably, and I had to call my cousin Curtis. He lives close by. I had to call him. He come out, tried to help me, couldn't get it going. Then I had to call my dad. Then big old long story. Anyways, it took me like 3 hours to get my car home. And I just wanted to point out that like the networking is so important because if you don't have people that you can rely on, people that you can call, or even just, relationships that of for relationships of people that are willing to come and help you, um you need to work on that, because if it wasn't for them guys, I would have never, who knows how long that would have took me. It might have been a whole day affair, to be able to do that. And that goes for business, that goes for, if you're trying to run for, you know I don't know, student president, if you're trying to run for, city council, if you're trying to, get your kids to a basketball game and you can't make it, so you need somebody to take them for you. That networking and that relationships that you can build is important because, if I don't know something, I know somebody that knows something. Or if I can't do something, I know somebody that can do something. And being able to be helpful and useful to other people opens up the door to other people that are useful and know how to do stuff that you don't know how to do. So networking is super important. Being able to rely, or even just to be able to call somebody, to have them give you advice or have them tell you who to talk to, so that way you can resolve your issue, whether it's, fixing a computer, or, changing a part on your car, anything like that. It's important to treat people good. It's important to have that community built around you, and to just be blessed, and to show them every, and to tell them when you see them, or when they do help you, you have to be really just show them how appreciative you are of them. And I'm not good at like sending out Christmas cards or anything like that, but I really should. um, I've thought about, over the whole year, people help me all the time, whether it's with my cows, whether it's with my houses, whether it's with my kids, whatever it is, I've always got people helping me, coming in clutch when it seems like I really need them. So, I've thought about going as far as either, buying them a gift and then hand delivering it to them, or, having a big supper, just a like appreciation supper, kind of, like you would if you were running a company. But I've never gotten to the point where I've done any of that stuff, and I really feel like I want to. But anyways, going back to, you got to build your circle and build it strong. There's people that you want to bring with you, and there's people that, no matter how hard you try to bring them along, they're just not going to come with you, and that's okay. That's fine. Um, because someday they might need something from you, even if you have to leave them behind a little bit until they're ready to come, to get to where you're going, or to come along. That's fine as well. Everybody moves at their own pace. So the networking thing, just because I'm good at a certain subject, or I'm good at a certain thing, doesn't mean that this other person isn't better at something than me. I'm not good at a lot of things. Carpentry work for one, I can do it, but I wouldn't say I'm good at it, and I can't make it look, amazing like some people can. And like, mechanicking isn't my thing either. It might take me all day to do something where it would take one guy an hour to do it. So I would just rather pay that person to fix it for me, because they've got 20 years of experience, where it's just the time that it would take me to learn something like that. uh, just isn't worth my time to learn how to do that. So I would just assume call somebody or pay somebody to do it. And, you always got to remember, like, if you're asking somebody to do something for you, that's that's taking up their time when they could be doing something else that they want to do. So you got to be really respectful when you ask for help. Be really respectful when you're seeing if they can do something for you. Even if you're paying them to do something for you, you don't just treat them badly because they're working for you, or demand certain things because you're paying them. Um, because that doesn't mean anything. Just because I give somebody money to work on my car doesn't mean that I get to, demand them to go faster or demand them to, do more than what is expected of them. So, I just feel like sometimes people get into that too, where they're like, well, I paid this guy, he should be doing this or that, you know. But it's important to just have good relationships and to be the kind of person that people want to have a relationship with you. So with that being said, I just wanted to point out that networking is super important. The way you treat people is super important. Being a good person in general is a huge thing, and if we can all be an asset to everybody that we come across, the world's just going to be a better place. So with that being said, stay blessed by the best, and I'll talk to you later.